afternoon. Welcome to today's Be Well Live. Today's going to be all about mobility. We're going to do a little bit of mobility flow. My name is Sousa, fitness officer from King Campus. Was hoping to do this outside, but having some issues with that, so we're going to be inside today. But I hope you're able to be outside. As I said, we're going to be going over some mobility work, and I'll just start by kind of defining what that really means, the difference between mobility and flexibility. So flexibility is the ability of your muscle to lengthen. Okay, so if you take a look at a muscle, it's basically its ability to lengthen from point A to point B, from its origin and insertion. And mobility is actually the ability of your joint, so we'll say like your shoulder joint, to go actively through a range of motion. Okay, so it's a bit different. Mobility involves more so movement, and flexibility is usually holding a stretch. So when we talk about mobility, it's very similar to doing a dynamic warm-up, very similar to yoga. There's different ways of kind of describing it. So I like to say it's anything with movement, that's involving movement, and it's prepping your body for exercise or performance or an activity. Okay, so a lot of team sports, individual sports, they'll start with like back in the day, it used to be old school to stretch, do some static stretching where you're just holding your movements. But more research now indicates that dynamic stretching or mobility work is far better. It helps your central nervous system kind of wake up. So more like holding a static stretch, it's very passive. And so we want to create some movement, and that's why I think mobility is a bit better. It also has shown to decrease in a risk of injury as well, improve circulation. So lots of good things to come out of that, okay? So what we'll do is kind of go over two different movements, one for the upper body, one for the lower body. It's going to be a couple of different sequences. That's kind of what mobility work is. It's usually, especially if it's a flow, you're doing a couple different sequences, just like yoga. So these are two kind of sequences that I do in boot camp. So we're going to start with our upper body. We'll start on the floor. So if you have space on the floor, just make sure you're not going to bump into anything. We're going to start in a quadruped position, so just on our hands and our knees here like this from the side. What I'm going to do is put my hands down so my arms are straight. I'm going to push back on my hips. I'm just going to go to the side so you can see. Push back on my hips, and as I do that, I'm going to walk my hands forward. So that's the first position. And then from there, we're going to bring our hips forward, keep our knees on the ground, and then bring our hips down. And you want to look straight ahead, and this is going to stretch your hips. Stretch and mobilize your hips. And then we're going to stretch and mobilize our upper back, shoulder joint. Really reach forward. And we'll do this 5 times. So that's 1, right up, and push back. 2, hips are moving. Nice, slow, controlled movement. 3, push back, arms forward. 4. We'll do 1 more. Bring your hips forward. Good. Slide your hips back, reach forward again. Awesome. So that's one we can do. We just do that over and over again, slowly going into each position, like in a sequence. The next one we would do, also you can do this kind of strung together. For upper body, we're going to take our right hand. We're going to put it through this little window here. We're going to let our body twist, so I'm twisting at my hips. Reach forward. You can keep this elbow locked, or you can bend it. And what you're trying to do is twist your torso and point your finger and your arm in this direction here. Come back up. Same thing on the opposite side. Okay, so we're going to do this in nice fluid movement. To the other side. Same thing on the opposite side. Reach, twist. You bring your shoulders down, push your butt back, and twist. We'll do 2 more. And last one, and twist. Good. We're going to do a sequence for the lower body now. This is going to be for your quads, hips. We're going to get into a lunge position you can see here. So from the side, this is what it looks like here. We're going to push back on our hips. So we're going to be like doing a reverse lunge. Stand up straight, and then back down, and twist again, okay? So stand up straight, 2 feet on the ground. We're going to do start with our left foot, twist, come back, switch feet, twist, come back, good. Switch feet, twist, come back. So this is a good one that incorporates the upper body and lower body. Twist, come back. We'll do 2 more on each leg. Twist, come back. Make sure you're going all the way around, twisting at the torso. You can keep that bent leg off the ground. We'll do 1 more on each side. And twist. And last one. And twist. Good. We'll come up. We're going to do 1 more. Again, this one's going to be for our lower body. We're going to start in a high plank position. So from the side, it looks like this. High plank position with your body straight. Arms are locked onto your toes. From there, what we're going to do is bring our left leg forward. And you're going to bring your left leg toward your left hand, on the outside of your left hand. You're going to drag your knee forward, bring the left foot down, and then sink your hips. There's 1. Well, same thing on the right side. 2, 3, as you step forward, drop the hips. 4, 5, 6. We'll do 2 more. 7, last one, and 8. Good. So what you can do with those is you can do them all together in a circuit. You really don't have to split them up between upper body and lower body. You can do them all as a circuit. You can do them as part of your warm-up before a workout. Now that we're slowly getting back into competing in sports, that can be done before an athletic event or a game. Or you can do it as a workout. A lot of people will do that for 20 minutes, half an hour as a workout. It's good to do during the day as a break, so you're getting your body moving. You're increasing your circulation, blood flowing to all your muscles. It's really up to you how you want to use it. You can start off with like 5 minutes of that, work your way up to longer sessions. Again, if you're doing it before a workout, you don't want that to become the workout. Stick to 5 to 10 minutes, and then slowly you can increase that as well, okay? So that's a little bit about mobility flow. Again, you can kind of make it what you want. You can incorporate different movements. It's just basically preparing your body with dynamic movement, getting the joints ready, and most of those movements also have an increased range of motion, so you're also at the same time increasing your flexibility. But those are the 2 major differences. So give it a go, do it before your workout. You can do it midday or between classes or between work, so it gives your body a bit of a break. Or again, you can do it as a full workout, but try it out. Let us know how you liked it, and if you find any mobility flows that you like, and you want to kind of let us know and show us kind of some of the things you've come up with. Send us a video, and maybe we'll post it up. Alrighty, take care, and we'll see you next week.